Welcome to the show and a wrap of NBL action, round 2 that saw the zero-fee Southland Sharks register their first win and post a much better performance than the week before. Their victims, the Rangers, fell to the Nuggets on Saturday to go none from 3, so difficult to read exactly how much progress the Sharks have made, but it looked good from afar. The Hawks secured their second win and the Giants had their work cut out when edging the Rams by just 1. The Mountaineers suffered a further setback when visiting neighbours the Pistons, going down by 22.
It looked like a different side tonight. What was the key difference from last week?
Oh, look, I think a lot of it was a little bit of rustiness for some of our main guys. You know, Braswell hasn't played since the final last year. Leon Henry hasn't played since the final last year. Most of our guys haven't played since the final last year, excluding obviously our pre-season hitouts in Wellington. So, you know, just a little bit of rust, a little bit of form. Obviously worked a lot on a few things this week. You know, we got the ball to go, and you know, anytime your shooters make the shots that they're supposed to make, you know, you kind of look like you've improved a mile. But it was a little bit of just getting settled with the routine, with the role, and getting the rust out.
Amazing score, really. They did come back a little, but it seemed to be around that 15-point mark all the way through, 13 to 15, then stretched the end.
Yeah, I think, you know, they're a team that's going to fight and scrap. They were that team last year, but I think this year they've got a little bit more talent with some of their guards and their guys. They're just able to keep the scoreboard ticking over. And they've got some guys that rebound and do certain things. So, you know, I felt confident coming in, but, you know, we had to take care of a few of those effort areas on the boards, making their scorers take tough shots. And I thought for the most part we did.
They missed Dylan Boucher though, do you think?
Oh, for sure. Anytime, you know, even though he's about 85 years old, he, you know, he still brings certain things to the court that helps the team, and just a calming influence, a smart basketball IQ and player. He'll definitely help them when he gets back. He was perfect in terms of what we expected and what we wanted him to come in and do. He's just a great team guy, great locker room guy. He's, you know, he got in yesterday morning and he's hanging around the guys and talking with the guys like he's been here since the start, and just great on the boards, great finisher around the bucket, and you know, just the perfect replacement really for the time and sort of opportunities that we had.
Okay, Thursday and Friday, Saints and Jets. It's a tough call away, isn't it, back to back?
It's our toughest test of the season so far. We already let one slip last week that we need to get one back. You know, you always look at a road, you know, in your season, you look at the road record, you want to go at least 500, by meaning, you know, win half your games and win all your home games. We're one game behind that mark right now, so we have to pick up something extra. Wellington's 3-0 and playing with some great confidence right now. They've got some great talent there, so it's going to be a good battle. And then backing up the following night in Palmy, they've had a great pre-season. They've got some talent there too, so a tough test, but one that I'm really looking forward to.
Quick word about the venue. It's got to help the Sharks, isn't it, really, that crowd? And Velodrome's great, but this is something else.
This stadium is world class. It truly is. We're lucky to have it. Southland is lucky to have it. New Zealand's lucky to have a venue like this. I truly believe it's a world class venue. It's second, probably only behind Vector Arena up in Auckland. But it, you know, I talk to the guys a lot about not taking this thing for granted. Look after it, respect it, but enjoy it at the same time. You know, between us and the Steel, we hadn't quite had a win in here yet, so it was just good to break that duck, and hopefully the Steel girls and we can continue the good form.
Southland came to play after having a bad game last week, and we didn't respond. They shot the ball well, and anytime they put 117 points on the board, it's going to be a bad night for somebody.
What do you put your performance down to?
I thought offensively we were okay tonight. I just poor defense. You know, they shot the ball well. You know, Kevin Braswell came out on fire. Leon Henry was hitting everything. Ruben Tarangi was hitting everything. You know, they're good players, and we needed to do a better job defensively on them, and we didn't. You know, it's very disappointing to know that not only did it happen in the first quarter, it happened for 4 quarters, and that's probably what's more disappointing than anything, is that we just didn't respond.
And frustrating for yourself. What is your injury?
Yeah, got a dislocated toe, which I've got a pin in it, so I've had surgery, and just hoping that 6 weeks' time we'll be good to go, and hopefully be able to get back out there and put some little bit of input into this team, and hopefully be able to, you know, rectify the problems we've got at the moment.
How's the coaching going? Does it come naturally, do you think?
It certainly comes naturally. It's very frustrating at the moment. You know, we're good at times and we're horrible at times, and just that inconsistency is very frustrating as a coach. But we'll get better. I'm confident we've got a good team. We'll get better. And, we go and play Otago tomorrow night, so it's a big game for us, and we need to come with some energy. I rested my starters in that fourth quarter just to give them some energy for tomorrow, so hopefully tomorrow they'll come out with some energy and we'll get the win.
What is the plan for the Nuggets? Is there a specific plan?
It's going to be all about always. It's going to be about defence tomorrow. It's going to be about stopping them, and then offensively we're fine. 2 games gone and we're fine offensively. It's just about our defence. So we're focusing on that and what we need to do to shut down the Nuggets.
That Mark Dickel.
Yeah, Mark Dickel's going to come back. He's going to play, and he's player coach. A lot of pressure on a player coach. So we'll see how he responds with all that pressure.
Not a great result coming out, losing by about 30, but we feel good, and the beauty of this is we move on pretty quickly because we've got a game tomorrow night, so we need to forget about this one and move on.
Pretty good offensively though.
Yeah, it was okay, but we gave up 115 points, and that's where you win or lose a game is on the defensive end. Offense, they will come. We've got enough guys on the team that can score, and it's all about defence for us now. We need to keep teams under 80 points.
You've only had a wee glimpse of the competition, but what do you think of this New Zealand competition?
Yeah, it's good. It's it's physical and it's up and down and it's pretty quick. And Southland's going to be a quality team for the year. And we thought tonight we'd come in and give it a bit of a shake, but they played deep, and everyone that got on the court tonight was pretty solid for them. So it's a great league.
And the Nuggets tomorrow, back-to-back games, is that a problem for you guys, or it's just you've got to take it in your stride?
Yeah, just take it in your stride, and like I said before, we get over this now, and that's the best thing about it, having a back-to-back is tomorrow we can make amends for our poor effort tonight and get the win tomorrow night. It's my first game with the team, so I'm not too sure how the coaches will handle it. They won't be too happy, so I'm guessing there'll be a little bit of a meeting. But yeah, everyone will be pretty positive about it, and there's no point getting down. We play again in 24 hours, so it's all about the next game.
Is this a new experience for you, arriving the day before a game and getting court time?
Yeah, look, it's not ideal preparation, but the Sharks made the call. Obviously, they had the injury with Brian, and he's a heck of a player. You can't replace him with one guy. We try to do it by committee. If I can come in and complement the group, come in here and we can get a win, a comprehensive win like that, then we're all happy. We're
just getting used to basketball down here. It's sort of 4 years of basketball. This you're a freelance player at the end of the season. You're a gun for hire.
Wollongong is where I'm based. I'm hoping to play with them in the Aussie NBL again. But for the moment, we're in the off season, and these sort of opportunities come along once in a while. A great time to travel, meet some of the boys. I played with Lukey Martin before. I played with Kevin Braswell before. So it's fun to get out and meet some new people, travel a bit while playing a great game.
Did you know Paul Hanare at all prior to this?
I knew Paulie from the NBL, from the Aussie League. We played against each other for 4 or 5 years, something like that. So, and I've heard great things. Gordy McLeod, my coach in Australia, coached here and played here. So he had a lot of good things to say about this program.
What did you think about the game today, or the standard of play in this competition? You've had a limited window to look at it, but what do you think? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I played here before. I played here 3 years ago in Waikato. Injury replacement sort of thing. Very good things about this league. It's a great standard. Very comparable to the Australian ABA, the Winter Comp. But it's a nice short season. Great facilities, great fans. A lot of fun coming down here. So it's a great league for me.
And the Sharks setup itself, what do you think?
Beautiful. The weather on for me has been beautiful the last 2 days. But this is a fantastic stadium. We had a great crowd tonight. Great support from the local people, and that's all you can ask for. Great facilities, great people, and I think the boys showed it by playing well tonight.
And 2 games away at the end of the week, Thursday and Friday. You'll be used to the back-to-back games.
Yeah. Every now and again we have some back-to-back in the NBL, but when I started, we played a lot of them in the ABA in Australia. So I haven't done it for a few years, but I'll be ready. We'll have a great week of preparation. But 2 road games is always tough in any league. So we'll have to prepare well this week and then be on top of our game.
This is a game-by-game basis for you, is it?
Look, I'm here until Brian's fit and ready to go. Again, he's the man in the middle for the Sharks. I'm just helping out, trying to complement the group. But hopefully we can improve, move forward, and win a few games while I'm here.
The Saints had the round off, but their impressive start sees the Wellington franchise still in front, courtesy of their 3-from-3 record. The Nuggets sitting second after 2 wins. The Sharks improved to 6th place behind the Jets, who've only had the 1 outing. The Rams, Mountaineers and Rangers still searching for a tick in the W column.